Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. അപ്പം ഇന്ന് നമുക്ക് എന്തൊക്കെ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ടെന്ന് നോക്കാം. ഓക്കെ, നമുക്കിന്ന് ഡിവിഷൻ മാച്ച് ആയിട്ട് തുടങ്ങാം. എന്തായാലും ഓക്കെ കേസ്, അപ്പം എല്ലാവർക്കും വെൽക്കം. എന്തായാലും എന്തായാലും ആദ്യം ഡിവിഷൻ മാച്ച് തന്നെ നമുക്ക് തുടങ്ങാം അല്ലേ. ഇന്നിപ്പോൾ എന്തായാലും ഞാൻ ഉച്ചയ്ക്ക് വീഡിയോ ഇട്ടായിരുന്നു, അത് കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ടാവും എന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. അതാണ് ഇന്ന് വന്നതൊക്കെ. പിന്നെ ഇതിൽ ഞാൻ വിട്ടുപോയത് എന്താണെന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ, പറയാൻ വിട്ടുപോയത് മിഷൻസിൻ്റെ ഈ സംഭവമായിരുന്നു. അതാണ് ഇതാണ് അതിൻ്റെ ഇത്. ക്യാഷ് കോൺട്രാക്റ്റ് ഉണ്ട്. ഓക്കെ, നമുക്കെന്തായാലും ഡിവിഷൻ മാച്ച് കളിക്കാം. അതാണ് ഓക്കെ, എല്ലാവരും സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക. വെൽക്കം ഗൈസ്, എല്ലാവരും സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവരും ഓക്കെ, അത് വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. നമുക്ക് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യാം. ഓക്കെ ഗൈസ്, വെൽക്കം. എല്ലാവർക്കും വെൽക്കം. എന്തായാലും മാച്ച് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യാം നമുക്ക്.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in...
Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go.
Okay.
Now it's Roberto Baggio.
Suarez.
That's been cut out, well played. Nicely weighted ball. And it's De Bruyne. And he plays one through. Tries a shot! It's in! And we have left
ഓക്കെ, നമുക്ക് എന്തായാലും തിരിച്ചു വരാം.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest.
ഇന്ന് 0 ആയില്ല.
Real cut and thrust.
ഹലോ, ക്ലിയർ അല്ലേ? വോയിസ് ക്ലിയർ അല്ലേ?
So we have had the first significant moment. It
Where
is
is it?
1-0.
Oh, he's
The
just
Messi.
loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
അയ്യേ,
De Bruyne played out to the left flank.
വിയര, മെസ്സി,
Quarter of an hour played.
ബാജിയോ.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to...
അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവർക്കും വെൽക്കം ഗൈസ്.
Marmoush. Oh, he's been... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Well, look at him. Furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
എന്തായാലും 1-0 നമ്മൾ പിന്നിട്ട് നിൽക്കുകയാണ്. എന്തായാലും
Roberto Baggio. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Bonucci calmly anticipates. Roberto Baggio. Well, he's done very well to take that back. And that's very disappointing. It has to
ആസങ്ങൾ
be said.
ശരിയാവണല്ലോ.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Messi. It's Baggio!
അയ്യേ, പുറത്തേക്ക് അടിച്ച്.
It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, at least that
Jay.
improves their tally when it comes to
Sure.
shots on goal, but they have to start
Okay, bro.
doing a lot better.
Marmoush!
അയ്യേ,
And there's a goal!
എന്ത് ഇതൊക്കെ പറയും.
And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the
ചെറിയ
dubious
സെറ്റിങ്സ്
goal.
മാറ്റാണ്ട്, അതൊന്നും മാറ്റും.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Number 6, Omar Marmoush.
ആ, ഇത്
Omar Marmoush.
ഇതൊക്കെ ഓക്കെ.
Marmoush.
ഈ സൗണ്ട് ഒന്നും ഇപ്പൊ ഓക്കെ.
So that's
Yes.
2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the
Amuleto.
contrast of moods are very visible
Messi.
now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's had a shot!
ഓ ഇല്ലടാ,
Ball's run
ജസ്റ്റ്
loose here.
എന്തായാലും കോർണർ ഇട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്. കോർണർ മെസ്സിനെ കൊണ്ട് തന്നെ അടുപ്പിക്കാം നമുക്ക്.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, that's an own goal!
ഓക്കെ 1-1.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി
One moment's crazy confusion,
ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ഒക്കെ
but it
കളിക്കാം
all
ബ്രോ.
counts.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake
അടുത്ത കളി
will
കളിക്കാം.
be all it takes to make the difference.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's quick to return it. Oh, that's a fine interception.
At a time.
Right card. Roberto Baggio.
ഓക്കെ നമുക്ക് ഇവിടെയുണ്ട്. ഐ
And the referee has signalled for
എൻ്റെ
half-time.
ഇതിന് ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ഉണ്ടോന്നാണോ?
It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Those of you making their way home on
Caution
public
certainly not on the
transportation
agenda
today,
here
please watch the
from both
screens for train
sides.
departure
Well, it's a
times
lead
from all
that's
local
by no
major
means
stations.
convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we get things going again.
എന്തൊക്കെയാണ്
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And a chance! But he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ. ഞാൻ ഐഡി ഇടാം, ബ്രോ കേറിയാൽ മതി.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And he was alert to it. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender that... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Barcelona really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Roberto Baggio
എന്താ കാണിക്കണ?
tries to play it through. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. Messi. Great vision. He won't be happy with that one.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's found a way through. Here, oh, good effort. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
And here's Eto'o. Pass is just off target.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Messi
എന്താ ഇത്?
closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Takes aim and crosses.
ഓഫ് സൈഡ് ആണല്ലോ.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
രണ്ട് കളി ഇതാകൊണ്ട് വരും, സെറ്റ് ആവണില്ല. ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാൻ എന്തായാലും എല്ലാരും.
Can he get on the end of this? Eto'o goes for a shot.
ഓക്കെ 2-2
There's his goal.
ഓ എത്ര ചാൻസ് കിട്ടിയതാണെന്നറിയും.
Almost no
കളി
time remaining. Game still on.
സെറ്റ് ആവണില്ല.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven
എന്തായാലും
costly.
നമ്മളിപ്പോ തുടങ്ങിയതല്ലേ
They're
ഉള്ളൂ
made
അല്ലേ?
to pay for not moving the
Set
ball
ആവും എന്തായാലും.
smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And it's been given
അതാ
away.
ഇതൊക്കെയാണ് അവസ്ഥ.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the
എന്താ
energy and dynamism until
കാട്ടം
the very
നോക്കിയത്?
end, though.
നമ്മളെന്തായാലും തിരിച്ചു പിടിക്കാം, വേറെ കാര്യം.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
നെറ്റ് സ്പീഡിലാണ്,
And he's
ലാഗാവാൻ
not too
തുടങ്ങി.
happy to take that back. Messi.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's come to nothing.
എല്ലാം അവന്റെ കാലിൽ തന്നെ കിട്ടണം എന്തായാലും.
Into stoppage time. And this is Roberto Baggio.
എടാ
De Bruyne.
2-2 എന്ത് കളിയല്ലേ?
A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely
എനിക്ക് നേരം പോലെ
satisfied.
കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റിയില്ല കേട്ടോ.
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was
Decent
a
towards it,
fair
I would
result.
ഐഡി ഇടാൻ ബ്രോ. ഇപ്പൊ ഇത് സ്റ്റാർട്ടിങ് ആയിട്ടുണ്ടല്ലേ? എന്തായാലും നീ ബ്രോ പറഞ്ഞതല്ലേ, ഫസ്റ്റത്തെ കമന്റ് ആണ് ബ്രോ. അപ്പം ബ്രോക്ക് എന്തായാലും ബ്രോന്റെ കൂടെ എന്തായാലും കളിക്കാം. കേറിക്കോട്ടെ എന്തായാലും. എല്ലാരും സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക, ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക. ഓക്കെ, 6 മിനിറ്റ് ഉള്ളൂ കേട്ടോ. കേറിക്കോട്ടോ. എക്സ്ട്രാ ടൈം വേണം നോക്കാം. കേറിക്കോ. ഓക്കെ, ഇതാ അജയ് ബ്രോ അല്ലേ? അപ്പൊ എന്തായാലും സ്റ്റാർട്ട് കൊടുക്കാം നമുക്ക് കേട്ടോ. അപ്പൊ എല്ലാവരും വെൽക്കം. ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക, എല്ലാവരും കമന്റ് ചെയ്യുക, സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക. കുറെ ഞാൻ ഇത് കളിക്കണം, അതിൻ്റെ ഇടയിൽ കുറെ നിർത്തി, പിന്നെയും കളിച്ചു, അങ്ങനെ പിന്നിപ്പോ ഇതായി. അപ്പൊ പിന്നെ എന്താ കൊണ്ട് യൂട്യൂബ് ചാനൽ തുടങ്ങിക്കൂടാന്നുള്ളൊരു ഇതായി. എല്ലാ സെറ്റപ്പും ഉണ്ടേനി, ഞാനും തുടങ്ങി അങ്ങനെ. ഓപ്പോണന്റ് നമുക്ക് ഇത് മാറ്റാൻ എന്നിട്ട്
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim
ഓക്കെ,
Begley.
നമുക്ക്
Cheers
സ്റ്റാർട്ട്
to
ചെയ്യാം.
you.
ഇപ്പൊ കളി
It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Some
ആംഗുലേറ്റോ
terrific scenes here in
Magic.
Barcelona. My goodness
Vieira.
me, it's made even
Paipu.
better by 100,000 supporters in good chance here.
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Forlan. It's a threatening ball, and he's managed. And the finish! Goal!
അതൊക്കെ ഒരു ഗോൾ ഇട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട് എന്തായാലും.
And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that. Chance!
ഓടാ,
Oh, that Was no routine save.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാം. ഫ്രണ്ട്ലിയാണ് ഇന്ന്, ഫ്രണ്ട്ലിയാണ് എല്ലാവരും കൂടെ. കാരണം ഇന്നിപ്പോൾ രണ്ടാമത്തെ ദിവസമാണ്, ഞാനിപ്പോൾ വീഡിയോ ഇടാൻ തുടങ്ങിയിട്ട് രണ്ടാമത്തെ ദിവസമാണ് ലൈവ്. ഫസ്റ്റത്തെ രണ്ടാമത്തെ ദിവസം. ഇന്നലെ കുറച്ച് നേരം നമ്മൾ ഇട്ടുള്ളൂ, 1 മണിക്കൂർ കുറച്ച് ടെസ്റ്റിങ്ങും കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് അങ്ങനെ ഇതായി. എന്തായാലും ഒരു 10 മണി വരെ ഉണ്ടാവും ഞാൻ. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് പിന്നെ ഫിലിം കാണാൻ പോകും, ബുക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ID ഇതിൽ ഞാൻ ഇടാം, അപ്പോൾ കയറിയാൽ മതി. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവരും സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക, ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക.
And it's hoisted clear. Just eases him off the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aims beyond the defence. Rummenigge, Forlan, Bellingham thinks about the shot. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve
പോയി
them
പോയി
best.
പോയി പോയി
Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, they want another corner.
Green
and it looks
corner.
as though they're going to get it. Two then.
ഓക്കെ ഗൈസ്, എല്ലാവരും സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Eto. Thuram bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
മാസ് പോണില്ലല്ലോ.
And it's Gerrard. Now it's Hazard. Now this could be a chance. Delivered low. It should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
ലാഗ് ഉണ്ടോ ഗൈസ്?
Barcelona are in that like to break lines.
ലാഗുള്ള പോലുണ്ട് അല്ലേ?
They doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of ball behind Peter. Just
നല്ല
to
ലാഗ്
find
വരുന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ.
that run now.
Not the most accurate pass.
കളിക്കാൻ
Disappointed with that.
പറ്റില്ല.
Hazard. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Messi. Great vision. Eto. That is some save from
Yeah.
Khan. And that has fizzed.
വീഡിയോ ലാഗ് ഉണ്ടോ ഗൈസ്? എനിക്കെന്തോ ഒരു ലാഗ് ഫീൽ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്.
And it's Hazard. That's been cut out. Well played. Messi. Just past the 40th minute mark. Cruyff. That's an excellent interception. Gerrard. And it's Forlan.
has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. That's a lovely, neat pass. Eto. Oh, good spread. And that is the end of the first half. Well, there were
അതാ
plenty
അപ്പേക്കും
of
ഇത്
talking
വിളിച്ചിറക്കുക.
points in that
അടി
first half, but just
ഇതാവുമ്പോഴേക്കും.
the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And so the action is resumed.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
പാസ് കറക്റ്റായിട്ട് പോകണില്ല.
Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Barcelona still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Tries to pass it through. Rummenigge gets flagged offside.
That's nice.
The attendance for this match was 97,559.
Cruyff.
എന്താ കാണിക്കുന്നത്?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's intervened well there. Vieira. Passes short and sharp. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi. And this is Eto. It's Eto!
എന്റെ മോഹനെ
That was superb!
ചാൻസ് ഗോളി
Well,
തടുക്കാലോ.
someone's doing his job
Oliver
properly,
Kahn.
Peter, that's for sure.
ഓക്കെ, എന്തായാലും സബ് ഇറക്കാം. എംബാപ്പേനെ ഇറക്കാം. ഇറക്കുക. ഇവിടെ പോകാം. സീക്കോനെ ഇറക്കാം. പിന്നെ സബായിട്ടാക്കാം. വിയറിനെ വരിയിട്ടുണ്ട് എന്തായാലും.
Substitution for Barcelona.
ഓക്കെ ഗൈസ്, എല്ലാവരും സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
താങ്ക്സ് ഫോർ വാച്ചിങ്.
19, Messi.
വെൽക്കം ഗൈസ് എല്ലാവർക്കും.
Johan Cruyff.
ഇത് പോണം.
10.
Getting up there! It's a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball.
ഇതാണ്
Made a
പറ്റാത്തത്.
classic move and read it perfectly.
So they have it all to do again.
അയ്യടാ,
Well, I happily
കിട്ടിയില്ല
watch
അത്.
this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Zico, he's having a pop! Zico! The man is a
Okay, guys, നമ്മൾ 2 ഗോൾ ഇട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്.
his generation. That is a gem! An
വീഡിയോ ഒക്കെ പക്കല്ലേ?
absolute gem! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And in a trice, the
Very good.
substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona leading now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
ഓമായി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
നമുക്ക് എന്തായാലും കോർണർ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. കോർണർ എന്ന് പറയണം.
It's a good 35 yards out, this.
കാർലോസ് കൊണ്ട് അടിപ്പിക്കാൻ. കാർലോസ് അയ്യേ
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal
ഈ
with that.
കാണാണ്ടി
And here's Mbappe. He's gone for goal.
ഈ അത് കുന്തിയത്
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Cucurella. Rodri. And it's Zico. And the referee brings it to a
Okay, go.
close.
ഓക്കെ ഗൈസ്
So the winners bullish and belligerent
Good game,
after
bro.
a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Right
ബ്രോ
card, claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument.
To join me in wishing our birthday.
ഓക്കെ ഞാനിപ്പോ ഡിവിഷൻ മാച്ച് കളിക്കാം അല്ലേ? ആരും ഇല്ലല്ലോ? ഇനി ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാൻ ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടോ? ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ഇന്ന് ഡിവിഷൻ മാച്ച് കളിക്കുന്നാരും ഒരു മിനിറ്റ് ഗൈസ്. ഓക്കെ ഗൈസ്, അപ്പോൾ ഒരുത്തം വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇത് കട്ടായി, അതാണ് ഒരു മിനിറ്റ്. ഓക്കെ, ഇപ്പം സെറ്റ് ആയിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇനി ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടോ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാൻ? ഞാൻ എന്തായാലും ഇത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് എന്തായാലും കളിക്കാം. ഇതിൻ്റെ ഇടയിൽ പ്രേമ ഓക്കെ ഗൈസ്, വെൽക്കം ടു മൈ യൂട്യൂബ് ചാനൽ. ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക, സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക, കമൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യുക. ഓക്കെ, ഇതിങ്ങനെ പറഞ്ഞ് ഇത് വരണം. ഡ്രോപ്പ് ഒന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ.
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
ഓക്കെ എന്തായാലും വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്.
So that's got things
ഇല്ലടാ
underway.
ജേഴ്സി നോക്കി നോക്ക്.
You, Jim, see making a difference here.
David De Gea. He's
Kanna
one of
pulling
the
it.
all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems to pick the perfect moment to rush off his line. What I really like about him is the way he keeps his frame big to make life as difficult as possible for strikers. And the manager will be hoping for a few more clean sheets now that he's in the team.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Belletti. He's a sharp little ball here. Nicely weighted ball. Thinks about the shots. Tries a shot! He's done very well to get that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared away. Thuram. And he can thump it away. And here's Baggio. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Inzaghi. And it's Messi. This might shoot!
എടാ അതൊന്നും ഗോൾ എന്തൊരു കഷ്ടം.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner
അത്
number 2.
ഗോളാവേണ്ടതാണ്. മാതിരി അവസ്ഥ.
France have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. And that has put a halt to things. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he shoots! And that is wildly off target.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Roberto Baggio. Messi. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Nice interception. His possession was spot on. Neymar. That's a decent ball. Filippo Inzaghi. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
He should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Eto'o. Tries to pass it through. Baggio has it in a wide position. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Roberto Carlos makes the interception.
ലാഗ് ഉണ്ടോ അത്?
Has a look and
വീഡിയോ
plays
ലാഗ്
it
ഉണ്ടോ?
forward. Rice. And this is Bale. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
0 അല്ല 0-0 ആണ്.
Rice.
ലാസ്റ്റ് മിനിറ്റ് ഗോൾ അടിക്കും.
Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi.
Okay.
That marks a high-octane end to the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Okay, എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക.
Not too much
വെൽക്കം.
so far to lift anybody off their seat.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
ആയിട്ടായിട്ട് നിൽക്കണം. വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്.
So we're off again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Always onto this. Bale gets into a good position. He's had a shot!
Bale really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Neymar.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Filippo Inzaghi!
എന്താണ്
And he stuck it away as
Celebration.
if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the
Celebration
keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
സെലിബ്രേഷൻ നമുക്ക് കാണിച്ചു കൊടുക്കണ്ട.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half.
ഇതെന്ത്
They've
തേങ്ങയാണ്?
certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it
ഇനി അവന്റെ കളി
And that's in. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly
ഒരു
in
മിസ് പാസ്
control.
വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താ അവസ്ഥ?
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
France are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
It's Eto'o! It's anyone's ball now.
എടോ ഞാൻ അടിച്ചതിന് എങ്ങനെ അടിച്ചാലും ഗോളാവില്ല.
Is there to clear.
അത് അവൻ എങ്ങനെയെങ്കിലും ഒന്ന് തട്ടിയാൽ മതി. അപ്പൊ
Olise. And that pass just didn't quite work. Vieira. Oh, it's Luis Suarez!
എന്തൊരു കഷ്ടം
Oh,
നോക്കിയേക്ക്.
terrific save from the keeper.
Suarez is
അവസ്ഥയാണ്
offering
അവസ്ഥ.
a right smile there.
നല്ലൊരു അവസ്ഥയാണ്.
So, third corner of the game.
എന്തായാലും ഒരു ഗോള് വേഗം കിട്ടണം. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഗോളാ ഗോളാ
And it's going to be another corner.
കോർണറായി അടുത്ത കോർണർ.
So, their fourth corner of the game.
Substitution for France. Number 6, Neymar. Number 13, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 4, Olise. Number 21, Bale.
That is well
On
cleared.
the field, number 20, Luis Diaz.
And again, they run up against stubborn
എൻ്റെ
defending.
കൈക്കന്നെ ഇട്ടത്. ഓ,
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 42,
ഇത് തോറ്റു.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
substitutions taking place.
എല്ലാവരും സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക, ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക, സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക. വീഡിയോ ഒക്കെ നമുക്ക് ശരിയാവും എന്തായാലും. പ്രാക്ടീസ് ഇട്ട് കഴിഞ്ഞ് എന്തായാലും ഓക്കെ ആവുന്നതായിരിക്കും. സംസാരിക്കാനൊക്കെ ഒരു ചെറിയൊരു തമ്മിലും കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട്.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Goes for goal.
സപ്പോർട്ട്
In
ചെയ്യലായിരുന്നു.
he goes again. Now that was quite some save.
France certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
France have their second corner now. Quality ball. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Look,
കാലിലോട്ട്
this is so
കിട്ടും.
frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
That's a sharp pass. He's on it. Can he get away? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved
ഇതെന്ത്
play on.
സംഭവം എന്നറിയോ? നെറ്റ് സ്പീഡ് ലൈൻ്റെ ആണ്. ഞാൻ
He's done
അടിച്ചതാണ്,
very
അതൊന്നും
well to take that
വരുന്നില്ല.
back. He has found a way through.
ഒന്നും ശരിയാവണില്ല.
Oh, that was vital.
ഒരു ഗോള്
O'Shea.
കിടക്കുന്നുണ്ട്.
Cruyff. 5 minutes to add. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Bellingham. That has ended up in no man's land. Added time.
പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് കാര്യമില്ല.
And there goes
ഹലോ
the
ബ്രോ,
whistle.
സഞ്ജയ് ബ്രോ.
Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is
Just a
one
quick
that
reminder
will make
today,
them
please
suffer.
refrain from parking outside
How
this
would you
stadium.
sum up what we've
Thank
witnessed,
you very
Jim?
much.
ടോട്ടൽ പോയിന്റ് ഇത് എത്ര ഇങ്ങനെ 9 പോയിന്റ് കിട്ടുകയാണ്. 9 പോയിന്റ് കിട്ടിയ അടുത്ത സ്റ്റെപ്പിൽ എത്തും. 19 ഇറങ്ങിയല്ലോ. സ്കോർ ശരിയാണ്. രണ്ടിൽ കളിക്കണ്ടോ ആരെങ്കിലും? രണ്ടിൽ കണ്ടല്ലേ, 2 കളി കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് കളിക്കാം. ഇതൊന്ന് വാങ്ങാം. സൗണ്ട് ക്ലിയർ അല്ലേ ബ്രോ? ആ ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ. എന്നാലും ഈ വീഡിയോ ലാഗ് ഉണ്ടോ ബ്രോ? ഓ ഇന്നലെ ഇതേപോലെ പറഞ്ഞു. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, താങ്ക് യു. ഇന്നലെ നീ 856 പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് പോയല്ലോ വേഗം. കളിക്കാൻ വന്നില്ലല്ലോ. എന്നാ പിന്നെ എൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് കുറച്ച് ടിപ്പൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് കളി ഒന്ന് മെച്ചപ്പെടുത്താനുണ്ട്. 856 ഒക്കെ അല്ലേ, നമ്മൾ അധികം കളിക്കാറില്ല. ഇനി എന്തായാലും കളി സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യാം. ഈ സെറ്റപ്പൊക്കെ ആയതുകൊണ്ട് ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ. വീഡിയോ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട് കേട്ടോ എന്തായാലും.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both
okay,
rising
നമുക്ക്
fast
കളിക്കാം.
here. Things are heating up,
അത്
and
ഈ
we'll be
മാച്ച്
getting
കളിക്കാം.
underway very soon.
There's the whistle.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing.
Roberto Baggio! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
എന്താ ചെയ്യത്?
He's quick to get rid.
ഒന്ന് മാറിയിട്ട്
Great
അടിക്കണ്ടാവുന്നത്.
vision. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard. Roberto Baggio. Cannavaro with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Yellow or red? It is
റെഡ്
red.
കിട്ടിയിരുന്നു അവന്. നന്നായി.
Madrid are now forced to
ഗോളാ
play the bulk of the
ഷുവർ
game
ഗോളാവണ്ടാണ്.
and short.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to
ബ്രോ
intimidate.
ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടോ എല്ലാരും? ഇത് ഗോളാവോ മെസ്സിറെ? അതിൻ്റെടാ
No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Costa Curta. Now Mbappe. Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
ഏയ് അവന്റെ കാലിൽ തന്നെയല്ലോ കിട്ടണത്.
Pedri. Oh, well measured. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, there's a chance for a shot! Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's the keeper's ball.
ലാസ്റ്റ് മിനിറ്റ്
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well
ഓക്കെ
played,
മെസ്സിക്ക് കിട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ട്.
well stopped. There they go, hunting again.
And he has
ഓ
been
ഇപ്പൊ
fouled there.
ഫുള്ള് ബോളാലോ.
There could be trouble here. But for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
ഇത് നമുക്ക്
Messi
ഗോളാക്കുന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ.
ready to try one.
ആരുണ്ട്
And the
വേറെ?
potential here for the first goal of the game.
കാർലോസും കൊണ്ട് അടിപ്പിക്കണം. കാർലോസും കൊണ്ട് അടിപ്പിക്കാം.
Roberto Carlos!
ഏയ്
He went for the curler.
ഇത് വെറുതെ
Costa Curta.
മെസ്സിനെ കൊണ്ട് അടിപ്പിച്ചാൽ മതി.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And Stojkovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. He's had a
എടാ
shot! And it's there!
കയ്യില് വേർപ്പ്.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly
തേങ്ങ.
inevitable.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality
Wow,
was
celebration.
highly unlikely to miss that.
അതൊന്ന് തെറ്റാക്കട്ടെ.
Number 11, Biran Cohen. Biran
So we have had the
Oh,
first
don't look at the
significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Pedri. That's a good ball out wide.
അത് പോയാണ്.
For a
ഇയാളെന്ത് പറ്റി
shot!
പിടിക്കാത്തത്?
And that's a tiny finish.
വെറുതെ
They
നോക്കി
are
നിൽക്കാനോ?
purring, truly purring.
എത്ര സിമ്പിളായിട്ട് അതൊക്കെ
His
കിട്ടേണ്ടതാ.
position was perfect. The
നോക്കിയത്
invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
വിയറില്ലത് ആരത്?
To set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence
Number 6.
did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up
അറിയാം.
sooner.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that was vital.
വെയ്യേ
Pedri,
ചത്തിട്ടാണോ കളിക്കുന്നത്?
Mbappe,
കള്ളു കുടിക്കണോ?
Stojkovic,
2 added minutes has been
and he's forced to
indicated.
go back. Roberto Carlos,
ഭ്രാന്ത് വരുന്നുണ്ട്.
that's destined for the flank. And the referee has blown for half-time. Going to look back on the first 45 minutes.
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
In football.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
നമുക്ക് ഇതേപോലെ വന്നതാ, പക്ഷെ അത് തടുത്തില്ല അവര്.
Having a pop! And he looked every bit the assured. And again, it's out.
നെറ്റ് പോയി പോലും.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific effort! And now a sudden chance to counter. That is a great pick out. Well, nicely intercepted. Now it's Messi. Nice control. Oh, he's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Stojkovic. Pedri. Looking for the run. He's found a way through. Bonucci defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Stojkovic. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Vieira. And this is Luis Suarez. That's a nicely shaped ball. And the shot!
എടാ,
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated.
ഇതാണ് ഗോൾ അടിച്ചിട്ടില്ലെങ്കിൽ പിന്നെ നമുക്ക് കളിക്കുമ്പോ തന്നെ ഒരു ഭ്രാന്ത് വരും.
Number 14.
നമ്മൾ നന്നായി ഇതായി കളിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഗോൾ വന്നില്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മുടെ ഒരു ചെറിയ മിസ്റ്റേക്ക് ഉണ്ടായാൽ മതി,
Number 4.
അതിൽ ഗോൾ അവരും അടിക്കും ചെയ്യും. അതാണ് ഏറ്റവും വലിയ.
And they've got rid. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Rodri. It's gone out for a throw-in.
എന്താ ബ്രോ ഒരാളെ മാത്രം വെച്ച് പ്രസ് ചെയ്ത് കളി,
Number 18.
ആവശ്യം വരുമ്പോൾ മാത്രം ഡബിൾ പ്രസ് ചെയ്തു കളി.
Number 7. Police.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
That's really well manoeuvred. Roberto Baggio. And this is Eto'o. Madrid can breathe again. Oh no, what has happened here? He's in. It's
goal അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ലെങ്കിൽ
Baggio! It's in!
ആണ്ട്
just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Now it's Mbappe. And the number on the board is 3. Looking for a runner. And this is Roberto Baggio. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let...
അയ്യേ 1286 എന്തിനാ കളിക്കണം ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാണ്ടങ്ങ് വന്നോളൂ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കണ്ട ആരെങ്കിലും ഓക്കെ ഇതാക്കിയിട്ടുണ്ട് കേട്ടോ കോഡ് ഇട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട് കയറിക്കോളും സഞ്ജയ് ബ്രോ എക്സ്ട്രാ ടൈം കൊടുക്കാലോ ഓക്കെ അപ്പോൾ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട് $894 റാങ്ക് നോക്കാം നമുക്ക് എൻ്റെ കൂടെ അയ്യ അത് നോക്കാൻ മറന്നു ഇതാണ് അവൻ്റെ ടീം ഞാനും ഇത് മാറ്റാം കുറച്ചെങ്കിലും കട്ടയ്ക്ക് നിൽക്കാലോ ഓക്കെ അവൻ്റെ ടീം ഇതാണ് ഓക്കെ എന്താ ഉണ്ടാവുക നോക്കിയ എല്ലാവരും സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000. He's had a shot! What a wonderful Wonderful
ഒരു ഗോൾ
goal.
ഇട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട് എന്തായാലും.
Listen, the big names earn
Simple
their
ആയിട്ടല്ലോ.
reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, Dembele made it all
I
look
don't
so
know.
simple there before he invited his own complications.
Luis Suarez. Now this is chance! And he hits the net!
ഓക്കെ, നമ്മളൊന്നും ഇട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്.
That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
എല്ലാവരും സപ്പോർട്ട്
Well,
ചെയ്യുക.
that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never
Welcome,
would have
guys.
guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his...
എന്ത് കളി കളിക്കും.
Oh, it's unfortunate.
On
Took a
goal
touch
ആണ്.
off the defender, and that can happen.
ഗോളാ.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Danny Olmo. And it's Olmo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Mitchell. Now that looks a decent ball. Dembele gets into a good position.
അമ്മരാത്തത്.
Well, the defence just
ഏയ്
about
എടാ,
came
ഇത്
out on
എന്ത്
top, but they were
pass.
certainly tested. Now it's Shevchenko. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now that's well seen too. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
അതാ പോണു, അതാ പോണു,
And
അതാ
it's
പോണു.
been played through. Messi.
കളിക്കന്നെ വെക്കും.
And it's Gerrard. That's good running with the ball. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there
ഒരു
was
pass
no way
നേരം
through.
ഇടാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല.
Forced to go back. And he was alert to it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Thuram kept aware, and it is
എന്ത് പാസ്
reclaimed
അത്
easily.
കിട്ടുള്ളൂ.
Dani Olmo.
കറക്റ്റ് അവന്റെ കാലിൽ
Now it's
കിട്ടുള്ളൂ.
Gerrard.
എന്തോ ലെക്ക്.
This is a promising build-up.
has been indicated.
Thuram deals with that comfortably. Oh, this is a great... It's Dembele! So,
ബാക്കി
temporary
രണ്ട് ഗോള്.
halt to the action. It's been
എത്ര
thrills
ഷോട്ട്
and
അടിച്ച്? 3
spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative.
ഇവനെ അങ്ങോട്ട്
And both
മാറ്റത്
teams still
മാറും.
very much in it.
We are glad to inform
Neither
you
side
that
holding
today's
back
match
here.
day
It has
programs
been
are
quite a
available
half
from
this.
stands
Yeah,
located
they're
by
ahead,
the gate.
Peter, but they can't
I'm
afford
sure
to
they will
get
make
too
fine
complacent.
souvenirs.
They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals.
Substitution for
Try to get
Barcelona.
another now and establish that
18,
two-goal cushion early in the
Ronaldinho.
second half.
Coming on the field.
So that was the
is
first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitutions taking place.
And he couldn't finish.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
എടാ, ഈ എന്താ പറയാ,
He's a sharp little ball here. Well, they are still trailing, And they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Now it's Eto. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets.
The attendance for this
Unless
match
they can
was
devise a quick counter-attacking
98,004.
plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And he's on the cook pad.
ക്രോസ് ശരിയായില്ലല്ലോ.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Impressive jump.
നന്നായി.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball,
അതാ
but couldn't quite sort. And a chance!
ഇപ്പൊ തന്നെ നാലാമത്തെ വീണേനെ.
Some goal.
എന്ത് പൊട്ടക്കളി കളിക്കുന്നു കൈ
But it certainly got the crowd going.
മണ്ടൻ.
And we have our very
മാറ്റം
first
എന്തായാലും
corner.
മെസ്സിനെ മാറ്റം. ആടെ. ഇനിയിപ്പോ ആരാ? എംബാപ്പയെ നോക്കാം.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 19, Messi. Number
Guys.
20, Suarez.
Gerard
Number
moves
അന്നേരം അവൻ
short.
മുന്നിട്ട് നിൽക്കുകയാണ്.
Eto. Coming on the field, number 14,
And now they can
Schneider.
spring out of defence.
Number 23, Mbappe.
Good effort from
അത്
distance.
എടാ പാസ് ഇട്ടതാടാ. അത്
Rummenigge.
A lot of space
So
here, a
tired.
real opportunity.
Mbappe. And he's picked out the run. Check gets his
എന്ത്
hands
കളി
on it.
കളിക്കണല്ലേ.
The danger is averted. That has been slung wide. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
ഒരു പാസ് നേരം പോലെ ഇടാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല.
Now it's Mbappe.
Sorry, guys.
He's picked his way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Aims beyond the defence. Now he's running. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
ഓളായില്ല. ത്രോയാണ്.
It's a throw in.
കളിയൊരു ഇതില്ല.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 4, Zico. Coming on to replace him is number 17, Del Piero.
Decent
Substitution.
chance!
2 മിനിറ്റ് ആണല്ലോ.
And the keeper has reacted.
ഓക്കെ.
And
3-1
that
out.
is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that
Okay,
was a
good win.
frustrating game. They were
നല്ല
at
കളിയാടാ.
times cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who
ആരെണ്ണ
simply
save?
did a better job.
Just a quick reminder today.
So, Jim, how do
please
you
refrain
reflect on
from
what we've
public
seen?
156.
Barcelona desperately
Thank you very
failing
much for
to
your
impose
cooperation.
themselves on the game.
ഞാനും
Decidedly
അക്കൗണ്ട്.
flat, disjointed in so many areas on the
ചിലപ്പോ
pitch.
എപ്പിക്കില്ല
They're
മോനെ.
never going to win like that.
So thank you
This
very much,
Shevard
Jim, for joining
ഉണ്ടല്ലോ
me. That
card.
brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
എന്റെ ഒറിജിനൽ ടീം ഏതാ ഇപ്പൊ? ഓക്കെ, എന്തായാലും നല്ല നല്ല കളിയാണ്. ഇത് ഈ എപ്പോൾ അടിച്ചത്? 856. ഇതാണോ അതിൻ്റെ ഒറിജിനൽ അക്കൗണ്ട്? ഇതാണോ? ഇതൊക്കെ മെഷീൻസ് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ആയണോ? ഓ, ഇത് ഇങ്ങനെയാണല്ലേ. അത് ഇങ്ങനെയാണ് കേട്ടോ. ഇത്ര കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ആയി. കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ആയോ? കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ആയിട്ടില്ല. ഇത് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ആയാണ്. ഓ, ഏതേലും ഒന്നാട്ടോ കേട്ടുള്ളൂ. ഇത് ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്യണേ. ഇങ്ങനെയാണ് എടുക്കുക. ആ, ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ. പൈസ മുടക്കരുത്. വേറെ കുറച്ച് പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് കൂടി ഉണ്ട് കയ്യിൽ. ഓക്കെ. എന്തായാലും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യട്ടോ. ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തില്ലേ? ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യണ്ട എല്ലാരും. ഇതൊക്കെ കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ആയി. ഇനിയൊരു ഇത് കളിക്കാല്ലേ. ഇതിൽ എന്തെങ്കിലും മാറ്റം വരുത്തുന്നുണ്ടോ? സഞ്ജയ് ബ്രോ, സഞ്ജയ് ഇത് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുന്ന സഞ്ജയ് പോയോ? ആ, ഇത് ഇപ്പൊ ഇതിൽ കിട്ടാൻ മറന്നു. ഇതന്നെ കണ്ടിന്യൂ ചെയ്യാല്ലേ. ഇത് വെച്ചിട്ട് തന്നെ കണ്ടിന്യൂ ചെയ്യും. അപ്പൊ എല്ലാവർക്കും വെൽക്കം. സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യാം എല്ലാവരും. ഓക്കെ, വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇതില് ഇതൊക്കെ ആഡ് ചെയ്തതല്ലോ. ഒരു മിനിറ്റ്, ഒരു കാര്യം ചെയ്യണേ. ഒരു minute. Yeah. അപ്പോൾ ഓക്കെ ഗൈസ്, നമുക്ക് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യാം.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
ചാറ്റ് വ്യൂസ് കാണിക്കുന്നില്ലല്ലോ.
So we're up and running. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best of his team. He's gone for goal.
ഓക്കെ, നമ്മളൊരു ഗോൾ ഇട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്.
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. That is good
എടാ,
alertness.
അത് മിസ്സായിട്ടോ.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
ഈ കിട്ടിയില്ല.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, what a ball! It's Luis
എന്റെ
Suarez!
മോനെ, അത് നോക്ക്. ശ്ശേ.
Tries to play it through.
Munich really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop. Roberto Baggio!
Oh.
And he couldn't finish.
Roberto Baggio has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
നമുക്കെന്തായാലും
Olise is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Roberto Baggio. Oh, now he can run away with it. Now,
Mm,
who's going to be
mm.
first to this? Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
And
Okay,
once more, he
നമുക്ക്
proves
കിട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ട്.
rigid and robust.
ഏറ്റവും
15 minutes till half-time. And here's Messi. He's beaten the last man. Oh, look at the space here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi. Roberto Baggio. That ball looks a good one. Mendes deals with that comfortably.
അതെന്ത് കാണിക്കുന്നു.
Roberto Baggio and the shot! And he hits the net!
രണ്ടെണ്ണം അടിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട് എന്തായാലും.
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that was as close to certain as can be.
സൗണ്ട് ഓക്കെ അല്ലേ ഗൈസ്?
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed
എല്ലാവരും
so much
subscribe
room
ചെയ്യുക.
when he should have been boxed in.
വീഡിയോ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they
Pressing
want to kill
മാറ്റിയപ്പോ
off this game, now's the time to get
തെറ്റായിട്ടോ
it
മറ്റും
done.
പറഞ്ഞത്.
De Bruyne cuts a
Sanjay.
frustrated figure right now. He just
Sanjay
cannot
ആള്
get away.
ശരിയാ.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Nice. സഞ്ജയ് ബ്രോ ഉണ്ടോ?
So, a temporary halt to the action.
ഓൺലൈൻ ഉണ്ടോ സഞ്ജയ്
Well,
ബ്രോ?
the second goal certainly came as a
ഇപ്പൊ
welcome
കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നുണ്ട്
surprise,
എന്തായാലും.
Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Barcelona looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Messi.
റൈക്കാർഡ്.
We're on the move again.
കാർലോസ്.
Olise.
ഉം.
Number 22,
Passing
Bellingham.
is crisp and
Coming
sharp.
on the field. Number 7,
And he
Dembele.
has slightly
Number
undercooked that one.
19,
Well, everything up to the
Yamal.
final pass looked
Number
decent. They just
41,
couldn't pick out that
Rice.
killer ball.
Suarez has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't
എടാ
get too carried
അതെന്താണ്?
away with his own personal target now.
എത്തിയിട്ട് പാസ്
As long as he
ഇട്ടു.
keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. It's Basho!
അത് അടിപൊളി.
Barcelona with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. And he's worked it through. So no flag here. Tries a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the
ഇപ്പൊ
opportunity
എന്തായാലും അവരുടെ
to win the
കോർണറാണ്.
ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And now they can tries one from range. The keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. Rice. Here's Haaland. And here's Dembele. He's had it taken off him. Saliba with the slide tackle there. Rice. Tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there.
ഏയ് അത് കിട്ടിയില്ലടാ. പക്ഷെ എന്തൊരു കഷ്ടം നമുക്ക്.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Vinicius Junior. And it's Eto'o. Roberto Baggio. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
ബാക്ക് എന്തായാലും ഇപ്പൊ ഒരു നൈസ് ആയില്ലേ.
Look, this is
Or
so
press
frustrating.
ചെയ്തിട്ടാണ് ഇപ്പൊ
Passing
നേരത്തെ
without any end product is just passing time.
Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Mendes calmly anticipates. Space for him to turn and look. Here's takes a shot. It's a loose ball.
കട്ടായി തോന്നുന്നുണ്ട്. എന്തായാലും അത് നമ്മൾ ജയിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. ഓപ്പോസിറ്റിന്റെ ടീം എങ്ങനെയാ അതനുസരിച്ചിട്ടൊന്നും കളിക്കാല്ലേ. എന്തായാലും 0 വ്യൂസ് ഒക്കെയാണ്. നമുക്ക് എന്തായാലും കംബാക്ക് കളി സെറ്റാകും.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Memphis, is a very interesting player, Peter. Like so many for whom a big move...
Oh, he's having a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Serginho probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Spread to the right. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Serginho. And here's Depay. Roberto Carlos receives it in a... There's the header! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, given away! Hit the error! It's hit the crossbar! Just off target.
Well, was he a little smarter then, Peter, than he needed to be? I'm not
chance
sure he needed
കിട്ടിയത്.
to play
chance
as
ആണ്
fine
goal
as he did. He had enough of the goal to aim at. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
The most accurate pass. And that has left him in a heap. And this is Luis Suarez, shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Koundé is always looking to break lines. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Love it. It's Eto'o! And that's a tiny finish. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that is about as cool as they come. And the shots! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven
എന്തായാലും
costly.
നമുക്ക്
Yeah, they've
സെറ്റ്
only
ആക്കണം.
got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those
വോയിസിന്റെ
areas
കേക്കല്ലേ
are very
ഗൈസ്?
punishable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've
ആരും
been doing
ഇല്ലല്ലോ ഇപ്പൊ.
during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
ഓക്കെ,
Roberto
എന്തായാലും പുറത്തേക്ക്
Carlos
അടിക്കണം.
got a long way forward to join the
Yeah, man.
attack. No, that was never going to make it. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Serginho.
Tevez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Tevez. Memphis Depay. And that is a little undercooked. Roberto Carlos. Eto'o.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And he's quick to snatch it back. He won't be happy with that
എന്താ
one.
കാണിക്കണം? അവന്റെ കാലിലോട്ട് തന്നെ ഇട്ട് കൊടുക്കണം.
Shot a goal! Now who's going to be first to this? And that signals the end of the first period.
2-1.
Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy.
എന്തായാലും സെക്കൻഡ് ഹാഫ് നോക്കാം.
Midway point of the game.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Barcelona are leading by 1 in a finely
Oh,
poised
yeah.
game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second. Tevez!
തന്നെ ഗോളായ.
Tevez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is Xavi Alonso. It's Alonso! Oh, it's a beauty!
ഗോളായി.
That is a gem! An absolute gem! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Number
One
13.
sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And he shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, important interception.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Akanji.
The attendance for this match
Okay.
was
Serginho.
98,004.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Messi. Look at the space here. Eto'o! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. And this is Depay. It's Memphis Depay! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Alonso. Back where it came from. Memphis Depay!
2-3-2
And the comeback is complete. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Great vision. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Tevez. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a and Tevez! It's hit the upright. And again. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Oh, this team is relentless. They have a way of playing, and there's no compromise.
Goes for a shot!
നമ്മൾ കംബാക്ക് അടിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്.
Once more they've done it!
അങ്ങനെ 3 ആയിട്ടുണ്ട്.
They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
അവനെ എടുക്കാം.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Vieira. Number 19.
So changes afoot here,
Messi.
and from both sides.
Number 25.
It is compelling, this. Utterly
Number
compelling.
20.
Barcelona really can sense it now.
Diaz!
Ito.
That was
Right.
superb goalkeeping.
നേരെ ഗോളായില്ല.
Actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
14, Schneider.
Looking
Number
for options for
17,
movement.
Del Piero.
Nice interception,
Number
well timed.
23, Mbappe.
Into stoppage time, whistle
Number
due any
21,
moment.
Karl-Heinz
Rummenigge.
Rummenigge.
He has found the way through.
Added minutes
Del
have been
Piero,
indicated.
and Del Piero! This time, surely!
Yeah.
Oh, he's done it!
എന്തായാലും ലാസ്റ്റ് മിനിറ്റിൽ നമ്മൾ ഗോൾ അടിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്.
This has to be it! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time,
Celebration
easy
for-
pickings.
And
Now the
very
thrilling.
quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
4-3.
Well, they've done the hard part. Now to survive the last few minutes. And that's it.
4-3 നമ്മൾ ജയിച്ചു.
Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Well, I thought only one team could win this.
കാണുന്നത് ഇത് കാണുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, 1361 ഒരു കളിയും കൂടെ കളിക്കാം അല്ലേ? ടൈം ഇത്രയും വെൽക്കം ഗൈസ്. ടീം നോക്കാം. സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യും എല്ലാവരും. എന്താ കൊടുക്കാത്ത? അപ്പോൾ വെൽക്കം ഗൈസ്. ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക, കമൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യുക, സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക എല്ലാവരും. സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക എല്ലാവരും. കാണിക്കുന്നു.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Baresi is the name on everybody's lips. Hardly a surprise when you're making your 500th appearance. Quite something, Jim Beglin.
Well, Peter, it's so good to see everyone show the appreciation that's fully deserved. Although I'm sure he himself won't be thinking about that. All he'll be thinking about will be...
Oh, good effort!
Yes.
Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is
1-0.
incredible.
നമ്മൾ
A
തോൽക്കുന്നു
horrible
പോവുകയാണ്.
blip. A moment they could well have done without.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. De Bruyne. And here's Baggio. He's going to be disappointed with that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Has a look and plays it forward. It's Luis Suarez!
അടി ഷോട്ട് പോയില്ലത്.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this is Roberto Baggio!
എന്റെ മോനെ.
Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Oh, it's come loose. Roberto Carlos. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Picked out. It's Baggio!
രണ്ടാമത്തെ ഷോട്ടായിരുന്നു.
And he's managed to get rid. Thinks about the shot. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Luis Suarez.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Can he finish?
ഞാൻ എത്ര അടി അടിച്ചു?
And they're
അവൻ-
threatening to fly away here.
അവനാകെ 2 ഷോട്ട്, അത് ഗോൾ പോയി.
Sweeping move,
ഞാനൊരു
executed with
4
deadly
ഷോട്ട്
efficiency.
അടിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടാവും.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that,
Yeah,
it's like
but-
walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Japan
Mm.
are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Silvestre. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Knocks it into space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Baggio. And this is Luis Suarez!
അയ്യോ.
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort.
It's Basho!
ഇവിടെ ഇത് എന്ത് തേങ്ങ ഇത് ഗോളാവത്ത്?
Oh, they could be caught out here. Corner it is.
എത്ര അടി അടിക്കണത് തേങ്ങ?
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a sharp pass. Rice. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the
ഇത്
first half.
കണ്ടോക്കിയേക്കും.
We'll do it back on the first
5
45
ഷോട്ട്
minutes.
അടിച്ചു.
Well, I
And
think things have worked out
അത്
so far, Peter. If it
എന്തായാലും
ain't
അവന്
broke, don't
കിട്ടാത്തതാണ്.
fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution for Japan. Number 9, Batistuta.
So into the second half.
എനിക്ക് എന്തായാലും
Number
എല്ലാവരും
I think
19.
they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they
Very
don't
goal
want to do,
out.
Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't.
He's having a pop.
എന്തത് നോക്കിയത് ഇതൊക്കെ എന്താ അവസ്ഥ?
Messi. He's
ആകെ 3 ഷോട്ട് അടിച്ചിട്ടുള്ളൂ അവൻ.
absolute peach. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
49 minutes is
Stylish in the extreme. A delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I
എന്തായാലും
think he's even
മോഹിച്ചില്ല.
managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Japan find a position of real strength now. And it's Messi. And here's Basho. Luis Suarez. That is a
എടാ ഈ
brilliant
സൈഡിലേക്ക്
interception.
ഇട്ട് കൊടുക്കുന്നതിന് പകരം
Upamecano gets it clear.
Messi really was well marshalled
അത്
there
പോയി, അത്
because
പോയി.
he was denied the opportunity
അടുത്ത
to
ഗോൾ
turn.
ഇപ്പോൾ വരും.
That could
Yeah,
spell
കണ്ടോ.
trouble. There's the shot. Just cruising. They are
No.
cruising. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score. He shoots! And that's in. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
എത്ര ഷോട്ട് ഞാൻ അടിച്ചു
Well, this
എന്നറിയും.
is turning into a real
Mhm.
hammer.
അതൊന്നും ഇതായില്ല.
Many thanks to
നോക്കിയത്
Jim. And with that, it is a very
3
good night
പിടിച്ചു.
to you.
അവ അടിച്ച 5 ഗോളും.
security staff for each block. Please report to the
ഇതിനൊക്കെ
staff room
തോക്കുന്നു.
immediately.
ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കണ്ട ആരേലും കളി തെറ്റല്ല. ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാനുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വരും. ഗോളിടാൻ എന്തായാലും. ഓക്കെ, ഏതേത് പ്രവീൺ കണ്ണൻ. ടൈം എന്തായാലും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക, കമന്റ് ചെയ്യുക. team. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവരും സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക. പുതിയ അക്കൗണ്ട് കാണും. സൗണ്ട് ഒക്കെ ക്ലിയർ ഇല്ലേ? സൗണ്ട് കേൾക്കാല്ല.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So things are underway. And he welcomes it in. And this is Luis Suarez. Chance for a shot! He's been caught napping. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
ഓഫ്സൈഡ് ആയില്ലേ? അടിച്ചാൽ മതി.
There could be trouble here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has ended up in no man's land. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Donnarumma with the clearance. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Desai spots it and intercepts. Baggio has got himself a free kick. Now it's Messi. 30 minutes gone. And the shot! Baggio! What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And we have liftoff. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Can he get it through? And this is Luis Suarez. Azar. Mbappe. That'll be a throw.
Commentary ഇല്ലേ അല്ലേ? Commentary.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Alexander-Arnold. And here's Yamal. De Bruyne. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Roberto Baggio! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception. And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Immediately.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Okay, അപ്പോൾ second half നോക്കാം
Barcelona
നമുക്ക്.
can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score.
മാറ്റണം. കോഡും മാറ്റി.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 25, Baggio.
എല്ലാവരും
Coming on
So
to
we're underway
replace
for the
him
second
is
half.
number 5.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And it's Messi. Vitinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. That's an excellent interception. That's going to go a long way.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
അയ്യടാ.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Diogo Dalot. Neymar. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And this is Messi.
വേഗമായില്ലേ?
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Alexander-Arnold. Cristiano Ronaldo steaming forward at pace. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Alexander-Arnold. This is a promising build-up. Hazard. Oh, it's looking wide. Oh, that's fabulous.
അവന്റെ കഴിക്കുന്ന
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo!
പുറത്തേക്ക് അടിച്ചോണ്ട് പോയി.
Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical
Malayalam.
control was exquisite. The
Oh,
pummeled
Malayalam.
attempt was exasperating.
പോയി. സ്പീഡിലല്ലോ. ബ്രോ കട്ടായോ? ബ്രോ കട്ടായോ? നെറ്റ് പോയി തോന്നുന്നു അല്ലേ? അപ്പോ ഓക്കെ, എന്തായാലും ഞാൻ നിർത്തുകയാണ്. ഇനി കുറച്ച് പരിപാടി ഉണ്ട്. ഇപ്പൊ ഫുഡൊന്നും കഴിച്ചിട്ടില്ല. നാളെ വരാം എന്തായാലും. നാളെ ബൈ ഗൈസ്, നാളെ കാണാം. ബൈ. $750 അപ്പം എന്തായാലും സീ യു, നാളെ കാണാം. Okay, see you.